Hey. So no long, self-indulgent monologue this time. We'll give you a reprieve on that. We're back with some more Metro. It's still Sam's story. After Sam's story, we'll be doing something different. Something fan-arty, I guess, would be the best way to put it. I want you guys to be prepared to get weird. Okay? Just prepare yourselves. Brace. Surround yourself with things that don't make sense so you get used to just not really needing to navigate through reason. Because it's going to be a weird fucking stretch, let me tell you. There's 3 lined up. All of them weird. With that being said, let's get to something a whole lot more normal, something maybe that you can ground yourself out on. You can think back on Sam and how simple his journey and his aims were. And how he didn't really make you ask a lot of questions. Because, well, you know, that's Sam in a nutshell. Perfectly serviceable. Kinda safe. A little bit boring. We should have ears. And we'll give you eyes. Alright, here we go. We're continuing.
Well, it's even easier than I could have hoped. The captain's ready to help, and the nuclear fuel's not far from here. In an underground submarine base, obviously. The radiation levels there are about as high as Novosibirsk, though. So I'll need to borrow a couple of protective suits from the local fire depot stores.
And there we go, that's our update. We left Sam right near a boat for us to steal. And steal it we will. We had just killed everyone around here, and they had it coming. Let's see. Where are we and where are we going? There's this here. That's our ultimate destination, but I do want to hit these first. So, we're going to backtrack a little bit. Because I want the stuff that's in there, you know? It's just that kind of game. Very material focused. Which, it works for this. In a whole lot of media, I don't tend to prefer that. Like, we've touched on what I think of loot-based systems, and basically that I don't like them. They also don't make a ton of sense to me, and not just because a gun is a gun is a gun, and what tends to matter is build quality to begin with, plus, you know, what is a gun designed for, and what kind of cartridge is it supposed to fire, more than just, you know, is it new? Would that make number go up good? There's things that you run into with build quality that aren't necessarily quantifiable with like a numerical value. For example, a phenomenon known as keyholing. This is when the barrel is made bad, like you just did a bad fucking job, and the bullet tumbles. And it means that it's not hitting the way it ought to. That's what you run into with a gun that's made bad, not that, well, the bullet just isn't as good as this bullet from the other gun because it got a star logo on it. It's very pretty. Anyway. So, part of what irritates me about loot-based systems as they're presented to us is that you are constantly switching out equipment. There's no permanence to it. There's no sense of ownership. There's no customization as far as like getting it to do for you. I mean, you know, you've seen me fuck with the gun Barbie system within this game, and I set them up largely the same every time. You get an idea as to how it is that I play and what I find useful. A little window, well, a further window, I should say, into the way my head works. I can't do that in a loot-based game Because I will just be switching out for whatever the fuck number is the highest, because that is all that matters. Like, you can go on about builds and exploiting this, that, and the other bonus.
Taught me how to disarm those.
Yeah, it's handy of them to do. I wonder what Tokarev's up to now. I wonder what they're all up to now. I miss those guys. Most of them didn't say much. But their presence and the absence of their presence, I think, is felt here. Anyway, back to complaining about stuff that doesn't really matter to anyone at all. So I'm constantly changing things out, and this means that I never have like a real final picture of what the fuck it is that I'm doing, or why I'm doing it. Did not get away in time. You'd figure that that red dot would have been closer to the center if it were that close, but I guess not. Oh well. So, you know, we saw an example of this in Anthem, and in fact in Destiny, where I would get something, it was technically better than something else I had become comfortable with, and so into the trash the old thing went.
Glad Tokarev taught me how to disarm those.
And that's... I'm not entirely sure how it is that people who do appreciate those systems fucking grapple with that. Like, at what point in time is the experience so impersonal that you no longer need to be present? Because you can't even fucking pick how you play it. So I don't really... It's a hard line of thought for me to follow, you know? It doesn't make sense. I believe that's where we're going. But I think I need a boat to get there. So that's where we're headed now. Yes. Perhaps. That's where I want to be. Oh no. I want to be there. So we definitely need a boat to get there. We gotta go back through this. Where these two dudes are probably still shouting brother at one another. We can see if they want to give us anything. I don't think you really get much for that. I think it's just like basically what you discover along the way, and that's all. No, they're gone. Never mind. Oh yeah, so further on gear customization and all that in fucking loot-based systems. There are some things that you can pick up, absolutely, that then play off of this, that, or the other. And it's great that that's there, but it's also possible, and in my case, anecdotally likely, that I'm simply never going to see those pieces, they just will not appear. And so that possibility of using that playstyle is closed off. There is also the issue that when you do get a piece of whatever the fuck it is that you need to get a piece of, and you engage in the necessary kind of bits and bobs for that playstyle, you are then doing that. It is a blah build rather than a set of tools that you prefer. For example, you know, here, you could argue that, well, aren't you just doing a stealth build? No, not really. We get noisy. We get plenty noisy. I just have different tools for different things. We can get a better view of our grips here. So we have the standards. We have those, which I still question this. We have these, which it says is heavy, but I'm not entirely sure how. Oh, it's got like a fucking frame weight. Okay. That makes sense then. And a jet funnel back here. Great. Sam's going to a 3-gun competition. Really? Okay. I guess that fucked up my my heals. They're just ruined. We'll try to get around this shrimp. I don't feel like spending ammo on you. I will if I gots to, but I don't want a gots to. Cool, dig in the mud. Yeah, now we're on the right track. We want to go here and then there. Oh yeah, fucking conversely is that if, you know, if I find, say, we'll use Destiny. If I find something that procs instant regen whenever I deal solar damage, well, now that is something that I'm going to use, isn't it? Because I do want to be pretty consistently dealing that kind of damage, and I am going to want that regen. So now I am this build, and that's all it is that I'll be focusing on. Hey. Really? Okay. He just sucked those bullets down. He doesn't even give a shit. He'll be back. There he is. Okay. So now there should only be one that way. Don't really need the night visions for that, do we? We can just crawl over here. Oh, is it back to only picking up gun? It sure is. Well, there's night visions again, in case we didn't have them previously, and, no, hang on there. Great. Well, we have another one of these fucking hollow sites, and now we have what looks like just a truly ridiculous magazine. Yeah, we have a drum. So, I hate drum magazines. I've gone on about them before, but this would be what you use to wind it so that the fucking follower follows the one track around and goes up there, and fuck that. So it looks like what they were storing here was that gun, some lockers, and like an old TV. This is a strange storage place. Anyway, now we hear those guys. They're very close, but our detector is not going off. Why is that? I still don't know. Doesn't seem like we got others in here, does it? Those might just be my boots making gross, sucking sounds in the muck. The witches just said big suck. Which, yeah, I guess this would be the big suck, wouldn't it? If I had the ability to tag it on the map as such, I would, but they didn't grant me that. Okay, so that's that spot. I want to get there, and that looks like it's going to require... maybe? Maybe. What's over this way? They're already making fucking noise. Yeah, it looks like it's just another dock. Okay. Yeah, come here. Okay, well, you live there until you're smart enough to get out. I hear no alerts. Yeah, like there he is.
One mutant less.
Right there. Nothing from the detector. Fucking cool beans. I don't know. Starving to death slow also seems cruel. Because let's face it, he's not going to get smarter. The sooner we all come to terms with that, the better. Alright. We've unlocked that. Is that guy just hanging out? Remember, they have been using these as, oh, the music stopped. Okay. Anyway, as slave labor. They are also immediately hostile. The music's back. Okay, good. Good. And we got guys out there. So yeah, we're gonna need to go back and get a boat, which is frustrating, but here we are. I think I left it way the fuck back there, which is the worst part. Oop. Sam, your inertia. Is it? No? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's one right there. Excellent. I just walked right by it because I was focused on the shrimp. That shrimp, if I'm not mistaken. Are you gonna make this my problem? Yeah, you are. There we go. Sam, just in the divot, you're gonna lose it. It's gonna go right overboard, man. Now, I don't know that there is a quiet way to do this right now. There doesn't seem to be, because that's another boat launch. So we're just gonna have to kind of come on up over here and roll them dice.
Sam, my people at the far outpost are reporting there's a storm coming in, so you
Cool.
should find shelter.
Thanks, Tom. I will.
Good luck, Sam.
Yeah, we'll find shelter. Okie doke. Oh, now our detector has things to say. How nice for it.
Too many of you guys around.
Don't worry, we're going right in. And there we have it. Nice and smooth. And we know we can't leave these alive. Not the least of which because they are going to make a ton of fucking noise. That's the end of that. Can't put that out. Nothing to steal, nothing to steal. Disappointing first floor, huh? Give that a couple. Man, was that it? Did I already fucking just wipe the place out? It made it sound like they had like a real operation going here. That is looking to not be the case. Sam, what are you doing? It wasn't because we were too close. What the fuck were you doing? Yeah. It's just that doorway. Weird. Well, in any case, bunks. Yeah. I guess the only people left are the people outside. Whatever. Well, not a new grip, but a better grip for this. Somehow, I'm not really sure. This would be way better, because you can actually shoulder it and brace it against you. This, I don't. Like, this up here is not really going to help in controlling the thing. At least not any more than this would. There's a whole lot of short, quote, home defense shotguns out right now that rely on this, and I just... Who fucking knows? Yes, please. KTE, hey, how's it going, dude? Yeah, of course, you're always welcome to. We're Sam right now. Even though it looks like Artyom, you'll hear him, and you'll immediately know it sure ain't. You showed up just in time for me to grumble about guns. Like how this fucking thing is based on something that takes 45, but the game says it takes 44, and I'm sure that's just like a DLC thing. Yes, please. Yeah, doing all right. Fun day in DC. But you know, it's over now, and the Senate has resumed its stuff. Which is, frankly, I want to know what our line is for domestic terrorism at this point, but I don't know that I'll get an answer to that. Where else was I going here? Where else was I going? I don't think that way is anything. And I'm pretty sure that's where I came from. So I'm out of question marks? I think so. Because, like, I got them. And I got their stuff. Well, and that chime you hear is, like, maybe the 4th child abduction this week? Which is nuts. I have no idea what's going on over here. Yes, please. Well, it's... the comment was pretty sure domestic terrorism is an urban legend at this point. No, it's still very much real. You just have to be a very specific kind of person. You know what I mean. For example, I would be a domestic terrorist if I attempted any of this stuff. That was attempted today. But... you know, I am the, quote, wrong sort to do that. What was I doing? Oh, I was cleaning things. There we go. Yes, please. I can understand. The comment was, it was so angry and trying hard not to let it eat them alive. I can understand. Like, I can't offer advice on how to be angry on this one, because, I mean, I got my own issues with a lot of things, but I'd say, if I were to condense it at all, be angry, accept that you are angry, and do with that whatever it is you can. If that means vote, vote. If that means tell someone about it, tell someone about it. But ultimately, denial of emotion is the gateway to madness. Yes, please. Yeah, don't need advice, but appreciate the regard was the comment, and well, I'm glad. You know, it's been a year for you guys out there, huh? I don't know if you listened to my big, long, stupid fucking thing yesterday, but I hope that at some point in time,
glad I found
that you can go back to a world where this isn't part of it. I hope you are not down here with me for long. Me, I don't know if I'll ever get out. I may not. This may simply be my lot, but it's not going to be for lack of trying. Bye, shrimp. I don't want to spend bullets on you. Don't make this a thing. Just go back to eating your corpse. It's fine. I didn't even know that guy. Yes, please. Word. Didn't get to hear it. Shouldn't have to be in this. Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Nobody should. But some of us are just used to it. Feel free to listen to the It Was Yesterday's thing, if you want. Or don't. That is also, of course, always an option. To just be like, nah, this guy, he fucking goes on. So we're gonna skip to the part where the game starts. So we can watch him be mediocre at that. The music has started again and I'm not sure why. Hello? There's no one here. I know that because I made sure no one was here. See, there's one of his guns, and there's his hat. Alright, well, we can finally steal this boat that I promised we were gonna steal a long time ago. Shut the fuck up over there in the cage, Jesus. We need to do this. Because we're about to enter a fuck zone. In. On. And away. So we are going to have to clear all of that space in order to get to that X. It is all covered in this fucking smog, which is not breathable. We'll hear Sam start to gasp. Which means we need to put this on. The other fun thing about this is that it makes navigating very difficult. We have something of a harbor here where the stank isn't. It's sort of like going through the fucking fart cloud where you're from, isn't it, darling? Yeah. I mean, try not to mention the name of the city on stream. But oh, no, we still need the fart cloud gas mask on. But, yeah, it's reminiscent of driving through the fart cloud. Got a note. It's from the boss! Excellent! I'm giving you idiots. That's the Oxford comma. So we are addressing idiots, specifically. One last chance to redeem yourselves. I want the fucking worms that ate the shipment toast. Take the fuel tanker boat, douse the whole fucking place with gas if you have to, and then set that gas on fire. I sure hope you morons can two actions inside your minuscule brains and not mix the sequence up. I believe hold was what was supposed to be here. Don't even think of coming back until you get rid of the buggers. Buggers, surprisingly proper. Ah, fucking shit, it's Wormulon again. Alright. Come get it.
Glad I had this.
Unreal with this. Unreal. Well, come on back up. Yeah, fuck it. When he pops back up, we're setting him on fire. You'd figure there wouldn't be that many of those fucking things, but I guess there are. Show me your face.
Nice. Ooh, this is nice.
It is. Alright, we're out of those. We want this. We're on drugs. There's more than one worm. We are going to make sure that there are less worms as we leave. Because otherwise we're just not gonna fucking get out of here. Hello? Oh. May I? Is it possible? What'd I do? I don't know what I did. We'll find out. So it's on. I would hope that this will kill them. I don't know what it will do. But I'm doing it. We have power. I think I see. I think I see. I guess I don't see. Oh, maybe if I had any incendiaries left, right? Who knows? Yes, please. All good. Oh, well, thank you for the compliment on my voice. And, yeah, the water does look really nice in this game, doesn't it? There's a lot about Metro that looks quite nice. The lighting, the cloud effects and everything. I think it's a pretty game. Well, I haven't seen the fucking... That was a weird animation. I haven't seen the worm. So, alright. We're incapable of making it through fucking... this trash. I guess we are continuing without this particular boat? Sure. Fine. If only I could throw that lantern into... Okay. Into the muck. This is going well. Up. Alright. There we go, Sam. You got your feet beneath you now. Okay. Okay. And now I'm over here. We have opened this gate to do that with. And it sure is a thing that I've done. And the worm is still there. And I don't think that sludge is standable. I think it's burnable. But we can't get close enough to burn it. Because reasons. So let's see here. Let's see what it is that we can do, and maybe we can reorient. No. That's just not going to do it. The scuzz is too solid. I'm wondering if that's a bug of some sort. It doesn't seem like it would be that solid, but okay. Let's get out of the stank and come back in just a moment with something to burn shit. And there should be a workbench just over here, where I am positive we can take apart enough shit to put together something to burn shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, but guy. The fucking gate closed. Okay. So... let's just take a moment and collect ourselves. Let's see what this quick save was. Otherwise, we have manual saves we can address this with. Yeah, this is fine, because this was the last place that I wanted to clear out to. Okay, okay, alright. Fuck, man. I cannot believe that. Yeah. We know this place is empty. because we would have just emptied it. That guy's done. This stuff is all what it is. Which is to say it's trash, just outside. Those guys in the cages are real upset that I exist, but, you know, hey, they can join the club. Boat physics. Okay. Let's go make things to burn stuff with, and then we'll go into the stank. And we'll try not to breathe too much of it, but we're probably gonna breathe some. We remember that guy. He is going to make this my problem. He always does. Okay, I guess not this time. He's turned over a new leaf. Alright. Up we go. There's that. There's the workbench in question. And okay. And okay. So what's going to cost me less? 5 chemicals as opposed to 40. Well, that's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? Slap that on. Good deal. Clean these. Clean that. Clean that. So what we will do is we will make a few more of these. We'll make one of those. We'll do one of those. We'll dump the rest into filters. Okay, now we are cooking with incendiaries. The witch had posited that we are cooking with farts. That would be hard to do. You'd have to isolate the methane, but not impossible. I'm glad his eyes are still glowing. I don't know why they have luminescent eyes sometimes. Alright. Here we go. We're making good time. Yes. No shrimp up here this time. I guess they got the message. Okay. Ugh. Pass some pop-in logos, because the draw distance is a little bit weird. And it's also not something that I can set, at least not from the normal menu. You can fuck around with, like, the config file, which is how it is that we ended up killing the motion blur. Can't turn it off from the normal options. Gotta kill it in the config. Alright. We could jump across all of those like a jackass, but we're not gonna. We're back at the boat. We know Wormulon is waiting for us. We also know this fucking closes. Shut up. Alright, in we go. Take 2. this time we're barrel-assing right for the puzzle in heavy quotes. Well, not before we take a dip, though. You want to freshen up. It's a weird thing. Yes. Poof. Dick. Give me this. Open. Where is he? Okay. There we go, like I had done it before. Really? Give me my knife back. Good, I'm glad it's still picking up gun, but not necessarily anything else. Okay. You know what? A thought was had. My brain is working. We turn that off, we dump this. That pours that out. And now, this happens. Yes, please.
Burn, bastards. Burn.
Yeah. So the comment was about Metro's environments being just pretty fucking good. Like a great deal of it is really nicely realized. You can go from kind of like a almost picturesque little waterscapes and ruined towns and cities and all that stuff, and into this kind of like weird nowhere scape where it's only half civilized anymore, and I genuinely appreciate what it is that they've done. I think it's striking, and it certainly sticks with me, not the least of which because it's quite familiar. There's parts of the US that look a lot like this, my friend. Visit them if you're curious, but only visit. This is apparently not somewhere that I can actually jump off. It's just marked. Okay. Well, I had hopes. You know how I like to look around. Off we go. This, I think, may have been the spot that I was thinking of. Yeah. Yes, please.
Never shoot without a warning, but those bastards.
Mourning. Well, I mean, go see them, but I wouldn't say go to mourn. Just go to see. Easy. Easy. Okay, well, they said that they weren't going to shoot on sight, but they definitely did. What you see when you encounter a place like this isn't the end. It's just the end of our involvement with it, which is fine in its own way. Go to see and appreciate how resilient the things that are still living here are. Like this fucking fern and all these reeds and shit. Yank. well, you know. Also, those guys weren't wearing gas masks in here. Is this, like, cool? Are we cool? Yeah, this is cool. Oh, we may as well take our time then. Nothing else. Alright, now we can go. Didn't give us bad boy points for that, so... You know, shrug. Alright. There's a basket there. It's got stuff in it, but I don't know that I need it right now. We're headed towards our own stuff. And we're cool here. Okay. We made it through the stank cloud. It's entirely possible to have spent all of your stuff on not filters before this part of the game, and simply not have enough to get through there in the amount of time that you have to do it. It's, you kind of have to anticipate that you're gonna need them and start building them early, which is a way to do it, I suppose. A little bit jarring your first time through, maybe. I remember when I did it my absolute first time, I had maybe 4 minutes worth of filter available to me. So it was a mad dash, and there was simply nowhere else for it to come from. The resources necessary to make more, that is. First try. So we just kind of sprinted from start to stop. What I'm doing here is stealing this note, and then also we're going to want to get down below because there's stuff down there, which is what the fuel is for. I don't know what that means, Steve. After all this time, still no idea. Anyway, what'd you give me? Heavy stock. Oh, it's got an eagle on it. Well, I mean... another fucking drum magazine, which is still a bad idea. Nothing new or interesting there. We gotta fix this. Let me try this again. There. We'll see if that doesn't reset it. Hey. Do. Uh-huh. Live. Great, then that gets out of our way, and we can see what's over there. But yeah, speaking of places like this, the witch and I once toured just the very edges, the outskirts of like a World War I training camp that had been abandoned.
Nice.
Very much like this. Full of cave crickets, though. They freaked her out. Ultra bright flashlight. That's our way up. So, you know, cool. If we run into a spot where we're going to need to deal with spiders, we'll want that. Because, hey, extra light damage. Alright. Boat time is over. Feet's time is now. It looks like somebody was... I'm sorry. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, cave crickets. They're big old fucking insects. They're a kind of cricket, but they're like mouse-sized. They're quite large. They hop all over you and stuff. But they tend to live only in, you know, caves and cave-like spots, which an old fucking half-sunken, half-flooded concrete bunker and series of tunnels definitely qualifies. We also went to Centralia, which is a lot like this. We had to fucking find it by cross-referencing satellite photos. Because it's not on the map, and you can't just punch in an address and have it take you there. It takes you to like the last few livable residences and doesn't tell you nothing about the town. Do you not want me going there? Is that what this is? You put this building in front of me and you told me no? That's what this appears to be. Alright. Centralia was cool and interesting. The graffiti highway was sick. We're looking to take more trips like that. We gotta do some modifications to the black box to make it feasible, because, well, we have an additional passenger that we did not have previously. He's green, he talks on the stream sometimes. You may know him. That's true, nobody can truly know him. He is a creature of pure chaos. So are you just out here to make noise in case someone like me approaches? It seems like that's what you are. So let's say hush. Not quite the early warning system they were hoping for, but it worked out for me. Fucking gun. And I hear dogs too. Well, it's gonna complicate matters, but it's not like it's untenable. I have green blips this way? No. Okay. They've decided that actually, no, I do not have green blips that way. There is a mine, though. Ow. There we go. He danced around for a moment or two. Now the thing I don't know is whether or not those dogs are loose. I'll take those. And I'll turn that off. Or if in fact the dogs are mutants, maybe, that are just unhappy with the noise. That's another one. Yeah, now that we're closer, it's not dog snarls, it's mutants. So that's fine. Alright. Where is that fucker? Ah.
You're getting sliced like a fish, asshole!
You think so? Oh no, it's dogs. Cool roll. That's actually something that I've seen that they teach the Spetsnaz soldiers, is these weird roll positions. I don't know how practical that is. I think it's probably another one of those, like, fucking things that any kind of, like, quasi-failed nation does, where they go, well, we need to keep morale up, and the psychological component can't be denied, so we'll just tell them that this is real good and cool, and that they are the greatest in the world. Not to say that they're not genuine soldiers, but I don't know that any of them who have seen any real combat are going to do that role thing.
Doing my part.
Anyway, this is another thing that removes me from sympathizing or empathizing with Sam, is that he has a weird quip for it. Artyom was quiet by design, and I feel like that helped with the gravity of what it was that he was undertaking. No one was making light of it. You were there to shoot someone, and that's not really joke times. That is serious boy times. But, you know, why acknowledge that within the fiction that we're supposed to take as real for these characters? Why acknowledge that the taking of a life anywhere, is kind of like a fucking thing, you know? Speaking of, I'm looking for their headlamp. It's over there. We'll go solve this problem. That way. Must have gone back upstairs. Well, that one seemed to be alive for a moment. What's out here are just noisemakers. And a mine. Kinda want that mine. Or whatever kind of trap it is. It's okay. It's a tripwire. That's fine. That's a free bomb. Another trap. Reminds me, continue to read. I promised you grumbling about guns. Continue to read about what it is that people want out of their shoot play, basically. So I'm on the Star Citizen boards, and we're looking at stuff. I'm reading what people think. I don't really post there terribly often because, fucking, why would you? I hear someone rather than something. Okay. Likely up. There he is. Anyway, so there's this fucking discussion going on about how they would very much prefer to have the option to wield two pistols in, you know, akimbo, one in each hand, and how cool it would be. And I don't really understand how it is that people reach this kind of conclusion. Largely, I'd go, it's because I've never tried it. I can reload a singular handgun much faster than even someone who is trained and practiced and done all that shit and, like, really perfected the art of the twin reload. So I don't really, like, it's that whole rule of cool nonsense where they go, oh, but then wouldn't it be real great in close quarters? Not really. Volume of fire is typically not the deciding factor. And when you're up close, it's pretty much just who shoots first. And I just... try as I might, I can't follow their reasoning, and I swear I do try. A point of view presented other than my own, it's valuable, but... Okay, stop. Jesus. Yes, please. The rule of more would be awesome. I guess. I don't really... Like, would it? You know? It's one of those where I don't see the value in adding it. It's extra animation time. It's extra physicalized inventory time. And all for something that people are going to try maybe once and then realize it was a bad idea after they get smoked repeatedly and then never use again. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, the comment was not defending it, just saying that's how it is with a lot of people. It would be fine if you were defending it. I genuinely harbor them no ill will, I just don't understand them. We are going to have to shoot this dog, and that's going to be tragic for some people. Otherwise, that dog will rip my throat out. Hey. Like right on the grate, huh? That's the luckiest dude in the world. I figured. when I just checked that corner, I turned my head. Oh well. It's that fucking muscle memory. Kicks in at the funniest times. What a fucking dork. Oh well. Oh well.
Fucker!
Believe I'm seeing one more. Okay, I guess it was just the light coming in from the window there. Well, cool. That's another bandit camp down. Anyway, just a moment, Lost Things. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Pi was apparently quite upset in my absence. He's the consummate professional. The show must not be interrupted. Even though this is like half a step below public access. And that they'll literally let anyone do it. I would not be allowed on public access. Alright. So now we're gonna steal stuff. Oh. No, that guy already stole stuff. No, he's wearing the idiot uniform of choice, the empty plate carrier. Oh, yes, please. Oh, absolutely, you are correct. The comment there was you probably would be allowed, but only for one day, and that would be the last time. Yeah, and I give it all of about 10 minutes before I start saying things like, y'all know money's fake, right? And then they just yank the cord. Does this go anywhere fun, or is it just like if I were to sneak around and not straight up execute bandits? It's just a sneaking. Okay. Is it? Oh, this is a door. I hear another fucking dog. Yeah, see? This is how it fucking goes. This Lost Things is also not unfamiliar to me.
We're going to kill you!
Okay.
Open up, or else we'll kill you!
Anyway, like I was saying,
But you better open up!
this is also not unfamiliar to me. Where I'm from, wild dogs were a going concern. Yeah, look at that. Some stuff from the fire department where the sub was harbored, you know, just in case the sub encountered issues. We know these gloves, we know these boots. That bat just fucking bounced its face off that window. I'm not totally certain why. And here's one for our friend. The captain.
Sam here. I have the suits.
Sure do.
Great, son. Let's meet at the HQ building. Do you read?
Yeah, I understand.
At the HQ building. Sam out.
Well, again, I understand it's an affirmative, but I don't know to what degree. Anyway, those guys are trying to spook me out, and I just don't care. We're not going that way, apparently. We could maybe bust this out. Not looking like it. So, the stairs it is. I believe we gotta crank this. Hey. Oh good, an extended filter thing. After the stank cloud. Nah, it's fine though. And we know that, you know, we're fucking in fine hands and in fine company when we see a workbench. We're just gonna take apart all that stuff for the extra shit, and then we'll go from there. Take apart 2 of those for right now. Those are our extended filters, and that's our extra bright light. We don't need either of those at present. We don't need much at present. We're doing pretty good for the DLC playthrough here. Boss's note. I'm writing this to put an end to any fucking discussion. Siri's a dirty thief. He stole a crate of ammo from the last shipment. Nose did a good thing outing the fucker and got that crate as a just reward for doing so. tail that cut nose up is a running dog, and he knows that he ought to be put down, so he ran away. A duty of any respectable man should be to shoot the fucker dead on sight. If any of these fuckers ever come crawling back here, they are to be shot. Sentries atop the tower are to be changed every 2 hours and every hour at night until Seraph eats those 2 fucks. If a sentry loses or breaks the night vision sight, he's dead meat, because it's the last one we have left. Owl. Well, apparently the leader of this operation was a man going by the name of Owl. We're gonna kick this other door open now.
Anybody home?
No, Sam, no one... Come on. You're being fucking weird. We also want this. Not even because we desperately need those 3 chemicals, just the principle of the thing, you know? Fuck bandits. Fuck them. Yeah.
Up there! Going for the zip line!
I sure am.
Stop him!
I wouldn't recommend it. I just wouldn't. Alright. Is literally anybody going to? Oh yeah, that guy's gonna try. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pop that on. Sam, you don't know how to hold your fucking breath while you aim? He's got all this sway. Like, we're kneeling. That's good. But just inhale, hold, squeeze trigger, exhale. Not that crazy. Yeah, no. That just causes me to stand up. Which does make the sway worse. There we go. We're gonna make a fucking mess down there by the time I'm done. Is anybody else shooting?
Never leave home without a med kit.
It's not a med kit, it's definitely just drugs. Yeah, I mean, I still hear that dog inside, but it's whatever. I assume that's Seraph. Or maybe the one I stabbed was Seraph. I don't know. We actually have time to, like, climb back down and grab the stuff those guys were holding. Because, like, it's not gonna super count. No, we also don't need our great big long scope anymore. There we go. Back to the old reflex. Oh, fucking lame. I'm on a different part of the roof. Alright, I'll go. I guess I've caused enough trouble. They're kicking me out. The prompt? Sam the prompt? There it is. I guess we could have snuck in there. We didn't. Well, if I had a boat, I'd go back the fuck over there and steal all that stuff, but I don't, so I won't. Mines. There it is.
Glad I found it before someone blew up.
I mean, this is... I'm taking it apart for resources, Sam. Also, we're back to sneaking, so we need a quiet gun. Uh-huh. Are there more? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, yeah. I see spiders. Get off. You're being dickheads. That guy's long dead. Oh, Siri. Looks like it's the end of the road. The fucking batwing's waiting. As soon as I peeked outside, it swooped down from the trees. I heard the trees crash and don't remember what happened next. I think it tried to grab me and missed, nicking my side with a talon while I backed into the ruins. I put pressure on the wound, but can't stop bleeding. Tail, if I don't make it, stick a knife into Nose's gut for me. Siri. Well, we know how that ended. Poorly. Yes, please. Yeah, comment there being, it was a weird thing to say to make him seem benevolent for happening on a mine. Yeah, it's strange. They do a lot of work to make Sam seem like a big hero, but I don't really... I don't know why. That was never what we did with Artyom. Artyom was some fucking guy. And he was some fucking guy to the point where people would explain to him things he would clearly already know. But he was... Ah, god damn it, it's back. Alright. Again, I guess. Anyway. He was just some fucking guy to the point where he would get things explained to him that he would already know. Off. And it was because he was that unremarkable. It was only in, like, you know, this game, in Exodus, that Artyom had, like, a fucking reputation. And even that was just not the best one. He was Miller's son-in-law and kind of a fucking wackadoo. And not much else. Okay. Ow. I don't know how you manage that. You're bats. We're doing this now. Oh, good. Get off, I gotta see. I must have words with your papa. Yeah, that guy. Hey. I'm looking. Ah, there you are. That time I think I tagged him in the head. Come down here. I want to shake your hand. Still went for it, huh? We didn't have to make this a thing. You could have fucked off one of the other times that we had this dance. Hell of a leap. Also, Sam, you got that in there deep. Anyway. We're done here. Where the fuck am I? Okay, so we're pretty far off course. Back this way. Follow the road, be good. Is this something that I can wait this shit out in? Apparently not. That guy got hit in the back of the head with an axe. That's rough. No. No. Okay. Nuclear. As if the whole fucking countryside wasn't, right? And that's Watchmen. But of course... Oh, well, the rain stopped. The wind physics is having a time. But the rain stopped. See, on some of these looks real nice. You know, we get that nice stretch and sway. Others, they're not doing so good. Never mind. We thought we were out of the radioactive coop. We weren't. And there's the Watchman in question. I'm willing to not make this a thing, gentlemen. I just want to go that way. Yeah, you're gonna be a shit about it though, aren't you?
Kill the mutants, save the Earth.
Sam, relax. But yeah, he does that. It's like, just don't. Just don't. It's tonally inappropriate for Metro. Am I still going the right way? I am. Okay. We're doing it. That filter life. Oh no, it's just one of the little ones. I don't care about the little ones. They can hang. Plenty of mines around here. Why all the mines? And I found it.
At least nobody will blow up on this now.
Can I just exit the other side? Yeah, I can. Okay. Anyway, back on the path where we can see things. There's another one just out there in the brush, but eh. I gotta deal with this right now. There it is. Jeez. Well, the filter will wait. Fucking mole rats. Cool. I still wish less of them were just overtly hostile. It's fucking weird to me. Oh, I think these are the first filters that we've stumbled across in the game so far. Like, we had found drugs, which was a departure from the kind of mainline stuff, and now we've found filters. What? Where? Ah. That away. I'll deal with it when I go that away. Don't hassle me, I want to be in here for a moment.
Skiditsa.
Skiditsa. Well, it's similar to the other one, but not quite the same.
Observation journal. New outpost. Important. Spotted the ex-captain. Armed. Heading east. Hasn't noticed us. We updated the base and are waiting for the hunters. What do we need them for? He's getting away. We gotta act. Let's get him with a pincher movement. Just the two of us is enough. Tom said it clearly. We must wait for the hunters. Tom. Always Tom. Sonya won't know how to wipe your ass unless he gives you the order to. He didn't put everything exactly. We should have called Clem.
Okay.
Orders, not
There's dissension in the ranks.
Yeah, your darling Clem would have told you, get him, or I'll have your head. End of story. The captain is...
We're good there. A few more of those.
He gave us the slip.
A few more of those.
That's all. You and your Tom. You must take risks if you want to achieve anything. Yeah, right. Explain to me then. Why does Clem work for Tom? And why do you work for me? We'll see about that. You'll see? Watch the captain, you idiot! I'll fuck you up if you lose him! We'll see about that. Now I wasted hate because of you!
Got him. Yes, please. We'll catch you later, KTE. See you around. What am I looking at? Outside of just like maybe a shrimp? Definitely a shrimp. Well, you come over here where I can fucking see you then. And then we'll have this exact conversation. Come on. There's no way you learned after just the one. It's raining again. Whatever. We're gonna keep moving.
Ed, Sam again. I'm in position.
We sure are.
You loud and clear, Sam. I'm going full ahead. We'll be there in a couple of minutes. Meet me at the seafront.
Can't miss me.
To that, Ed. Sam out.
Also, he said a couple of minutes, which, I don't know if Ed really grasps the situation over here.
Hold on, Sam. I'll be there soon.
Oh, take your time. It's lovely. Honestly, it is quite nice with the rays of light coming through the smoke and everything. Hey, Ed. If it weren't for the stank, it'd be even better. But what am I going to do about the stank? That's for these to take care of, and they will. Plants are good like that. Good to have some around. Does help with the air quality of the room. Just make sure it's not the flowering ones if you're like me and your face rejects any sort of anything. Any particulate at all.
Traps back there. As soon as you left, the whole horde of mutants decided to crash my party. I don't know if I'd be talking to you if not for the traps.
I'm glad I could help.
Here's your stuff. You should probably put it on. It's radioactive as fuck out here.
Here's your suit, Ed. Thanks. I'd better put it on right now.
Yeah. Just saying that.
I'll be quick.
Okay.
How did it go? Good. I still put it on in regulation time.
Yeah, it's that muscle memory, Ed. We were just talking about that.
Are you ready to enter the lair of the beast?
Which beast?
How do we get there?
We can take the boat right to the spot. The access tunnel is half-flooded. We'll have to open a few gates, though. So we'll need to split up at the entrance.
Okay. I don't think that's what that headpiece looked like, but okay.
Here's the bunker plan. I marked everything I know on it. At the spot, we load the rods on the boat and make our best speed out. We'll take a shortcut, the sea tunnel.
Got it.
Sure.
Expect any hostiles?
Just the zap spiders.
Ah, the spiders.
Huge freaking spiders. They accumulate electric charge and hit you with it. They can also switch off lamps, stop motors, but if you chase them away, everything comes back online. Killing them is hard, but incendiaries work wonders.
Okay.
Just what the world needs. More kinds of huge freaking spiders.
You're welcome. Well, we're here, Sam.
We sure are.
Gate,
I'm trying to move. There we go.
To turn the backup power on using the panel in the guard room. That should be enough for the lights and the electric locks.
Okay.
Generators to power the rest.
Got it, Ed. So, I start the generators, we load the fuel and leave?
Exactly. Well, make a landfall, and good luck.
Good luck.
And so, we have our task.
Great job, Sam. Now, proceed to the generator room. We need the main power back on if we're going in.
Same lighter.
Roger that.
That's one of those spiders. They suck. Fuck off.
Motherfuckers! Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So хорошо! That was one of those zap spiders I told you about! Always kill its kind first!
Got it.
Got it. Спасибо! I told you it didn't work without the generators on!
It's worth a try!
But it was worth a try, though. I mean, you know, why the hell not? What else are we doing? Let's fix those. We got that. We got our extra bright light, which we're gonna need because, hey, spiders. Don't have enough for that, but what we do have is by 5-4, which we're not going to need. We're also not going to really need these. Hey. We will need to breathe, though. That's something we can't get around. Try as we might. Cool, cool. Burn that. That's not going to work because of the generators. Our Geiger counter is going to give us an enormous amount of shit. And in we go. Now, I can understand why it is that they did this from just like a design perspective.
I could use this.
Putting players on a time scale, which is dictated by resources, is a fine idea. I just don't know that it fits this kind of game. Fuck off. Where's your zappy friend? Where'd he go? I want to know where he's at. You tell me where he is. Tell me where he lives. Okay. Well, they're not ready to talk just yet, but we did load our Sammy gun with the appropriate munitions. Because of things like that. I see you.
Should have brought torches.
Yes, we should have.
Yes, we should have. Can I? Anyway. Nice. New filter. At least new-ish. It's an extra minute. Almost as if we've been doing a lot of spider fights, huh? Alright, so we see generators. We'll just have to follow and see how to turn them on. Looks like it's gonna be over there.
Ed, I'm in the generator room.
Great. Now find the master switch.
Roger.
Give me that.
Could be of use.
Not yet there. Okay, well. Gross. On, and then... And then...
Well done, Sam. The gate's opening. I'll take the boat through the tunnel, and you take the leap down. When down, go to the main channel. The fuel is down there.
That was one flimsy lock.
So far, no additional spider encounters. I'm sure we'll find them. They have built them up after all. Yeah, there we go. There. Goodbye. Can't use my fucking thing in here.
Running about. Please, you turn the light on.
They'll get over it. Anyway, how did these electric abominations come to be?
Does that matter?
I guess this place is just cursed. Well, with so much radiation and anomalies around, it's not surprising.
Yeah, that's true.
We actually haven't experienced too many anomalies, have we? That does just remind me of the whole Stalker 2 build-up. I'm hopeful that it can contend with Exodus here. And that it's not too old Stalker. There's elements of old Stalker that I don't want back.
Storms blew away now.
Largely the shooting.
Channel should be in the room next to yours. You go there while I climb up that crane.
And I would like to see more of a barter system than a capital-based system. Don't pay me in money. Money doesn't mean anything anymore. Look around. And don't demand that I pay you in money, because what the fuck are you gonna do with it? There we go. Fuck off. That's fine. I am willing to burn your friend about it. We good? Looking good. Now we can kill them with other things, it's just that the incendiaries do work quite well. Open. That's very polite, Sam. Always be sure to immediately close doors behind you. We're gonna need to fix this gas mask again.
I'm all ready for loading. You just need to find a fuse box to power up the train.
Roger, Ed. I'm on.
I found it. I'm just finding other things, too.
I could use that.
Well, Ed is over there fucking rushing me again. There's a pun about rushing and Russians in there, but I'm not going to make it because that's just not who I am. That's not how I get down. I'm no one's dad, you see. Yeah. And we're done. I already did. Takes 4. Fuck off. I am telling you to fuck off. Again, they are extremely lucky. Maybe I was just misaligned. That's also very likely. It happens.
We're done. Thanks for covering me, Jeff. Time to set sail.
Great.
Hey, look, the lift is working too. Take it down to my boat. And let's get out of here. I get you aboard. We shouldn't waste time.
It's true, we shouldn't. I've already stolen everything up here, so we won't. Goodbye. Goodbye, spiders. Okay, or not. Ow.
Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Please, come in.
Sam's good. We just have to spend a little bit more time in Spideropolis.
I'm all right, Ed. The lift is not, though.
As long as you're okay, we're fine. Find the ventilation entrance and go up the vents to get here.
Acknowledged.
Okay. He's acknowledged it. I tell you, I would buy these gloves. I'd like them in the framer cut, though. I want some kind of tactile sensitivity. Make sure that we've got a full magazine there. We do. Hey. Fuck. I'm gonna try to hit it on the tail. Really? Okay. Ow. Am I not far enough in the light? Yeah, I guess I wasn't far enough in. Come out where I can see you. That one took 6. That's a lot. Wonder why. Goodbye. Now, boys, you shouldn't be allowed to do that, should you? Oh, I see. That's fine then. We're just gonna... Okay, cool. Yeah, do fuck off. More drugs.
I should make more of these.
Oh, am I low? Is that you telling me I'm low? Yeah, lowish.
Пригодится.
Okay. Open. No workbench to fix our mask. Cool. I don't know what that means. Yeah, come here and stop this. Stellar, thank you very much. Let me get on through. There we are. No, that's working smarter, not harder. Cause I made the spider do it. Fuck you. Go back where you came from. You belong in the Spider City.
Let's go!
But yeah, after that quip, can I write for Sam now? Does someone want to hire me? Okay. The witch said no. No one does indeed. She's right.
I thought it'd be easier.
Me too. Spiders were a bit too much, really. I hate those fuckers.
I don't think even their mamas like them. Still, we pulled it off. We're almost out of the tunnel, too. So, congratulations, I guess.
I mean, not yet.
Damn. This rubber is stuffy as hell.
Yeah. Right about that. What now, Ed?
I guess it's time to call Tom.
Yes. Tom, Sam here. We have the fuel rods and are heading for the dock.
Oh, great news. We'll prepare for the loading operation. What's your ETA?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Good. We'll be waiting for you then. Tom out.
Tom out.
We're all set.
All right. It's full steam ahead.
Sam's apparently gonna take a little nap now.
For the record, I do understand why people would follow Tom. I really do. Of course, his talk of restoring the civilization is bullshit, but I can't even say I hate him, honestly. Clem with his atrocities, on the other hand. Still, Clem's not in charge. Tom is.
Well, is he?
Savior and Buddha in one person, I still could never agree with him.
Comrade Captain, sir! Could it really be you?
Yeah.
Semyonov! Still manning the gate? Give me a break!
Yes, sir! It's me!
Well, open up if that's the case!
Yes, Captain, sir! Opening up! I'm really happy to see you back, Captain, sir!
Me too. Me too. Sam, before we arrive,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to ask you to hear me out.
Yeah.
You're a good guy. Honest, nice. You were nice the moment we met. I remember you put your gun down. So I'll be frank with you. I can't let Tom have the soap. I just can't.
I agree.
I already told you how much of a risk it is. So I won't repeat myself, you know it all.
Sure do.
I should have taken her out to sea and scuttled her there long ago. But I just couldn't.
Well, I mean,
It would be like murdering my immortal soul. She bears no blame. She served us and kept us alive all these years.
we just disable the missiles.
I have no choice. There's a charge in one of the rods. The guys put it in there in case we got caught. This is the detonator. I will be searched, but you are Tom's best pal, his negotiator. So, just press the button when I give you the signal. Don't worry, it won't go nuclear. But no bastard will ever be able to use my ship for anything after that thing goes off.
Okay.
I understand that you'll be losing your ticket home that way. But I think I know you well enough, son. And it seems that you're not ready to pay Tom's price. Still, if I am wrong, just toss the thing and be done with it. All I'm asking is, give it a thought, okay?
Well,
I have nobody else to rely on, Sam.
Thank you for your trust, Ed. I won't let you down.
Lost Things, do you remember what I said yesterday? You, me, Artyom. Now, Sam, we're not going home. We can't. What would it cost? And would we be recognizable when we got there?
Captain, wearing dress uniform, no less.
Can't complain, still alive!
Yes, I can see that. I hope you reach an agreement with Tom. He's not that bad after all.
Yes! All right! We'll go talk to Tom! See you!
Good luck, Comrade Captain!
Well, Sam, I hope you make the right decision.
Ed, there's only one decision to make. And finally, it's Metro. I'm gonna finish it. As the witch has given me the time heads up. How's it going? Like that coat? Like it better in brown. Plate carrier and kangaroo webbing. I do wish there was a way to just walk with him, but for some reason the game doesn't want me to do that here. Look at this fucking guy. Happy as can be.
Not so fast. First, your iron, and then pockets out too.
What the hell's going on here? Stop it!
I see you have new people.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that, Comrade Captain. I'm so glad
So
to see
am
you.
I, son.
Okay.
I'm very sorry. But you can't keep the weapons. I'll have to search you too.
It's all right, I understand. How are you? Get married yet?
Not yet, Comrade Captain. No time for that. Too busy here.
You're doing well, Vitya. I always knew you'd go far.
What do you got on the side of your helmet there? Is it a...
Search this one too.
No need. Sam is with us.
I mean, didn't you hear about that? Weird place to sheath your knife.
Cap, how long has it been?
Hello there yourself, Tom. Not long enough, I think.
Really? Then again, maybe you're right. Another year out there, fresh air and all that, could have convinced you to agree to command this sub under my flag.
Ha! Fresh air. It always felt stuffy out there, you know.
Yeah, it's gotta be humid.
Problem? With your age, you know.
No. It's just that you were around all the time.
I'll feel better too, sailing the high seas away from you. What's that noise out there?
Sounds like a coup, Chief. The world does adore its cycles, doesn't it? Lost Things.
Clem.
Attention, everyone on board. You're completely surrounded. Surrender and come out with your hands above your heads.
Okay.
Clem, what is the meaning of this?
I'm one step ahead of you. That's what it means.
I like that anti-ballistic shield.
I had no idea you were going to get
Sick Pavis.
Do I look blind to you? Or dumb?
No,
At the moment, you look like a dog that's gone rabid and needs to be put down.
Yeah, I got it.
Stop. I used to respect you, but just listen to yourself. This true shining city on a hill won't have to use it. Bullshit! You're gonna keep all the world at the point of a nuclear gun and you come out all clean. Ain't happening. Nobody's gonna give a shit about your threats if you don't even shoot once. I, on the other hand, already have a couple of targets in mind.
Bet you do.
Backstabbing cocksucker!
I hate to say I told you so.
And I hate to admit that you were right. What do you say to us forgetting our differences until we solve this problem? A truce?
A truce.
A truce.
Then she's in your hands. Can you take her to sea?
Not until the dock gate is open. The control room is definitely in Clean's hands now, so we're stuck.
Yeah, I got it.
Barely enough to hold them at bay. And even that, only until we run out of ammo. There's dozens of them.
Tom, I have a plan. You keep him distracted while I sneak out and open that gate.
And thin the numbers.
With the numbers they have, our only chance is not getting noticed.
Well,
Right. But we'll have to mount a diversion to make sure you do sneak out. Can we do that?
Yes, boss.
Let's do this before it gets even worse. Sam, we'll keep them busy, but still, be careful out there.
yeah, no worries.
Sam, wait for our signal.
Roger that.
Good luck, soldier.
Yeah, thanks, Ed. Now we have a couple of things to refresh on. We'll need these materials. Because, well, we're gonna have to go talk to Clem. That's for us. That's for us.
Attention all rebels. You are now to stand down and surrender. Your coup
Not gonna need that.
We control this sub, and we will use all the measures at our disposal to restore order.
Fix this up, just in case.
Rebels? So you do think you're a legitimate ruler already? Attention people! Anyone who tries to interfere with you carrying out your orders, anyone who does as much as lift
Actually.
a finger against you or give you the bad eye, is to be shot. No mercy! Either they surrender at once or die!
Oh, that's right, because it's 11. Oh, hang on. Standard or incendiary, fucking weird.
We are sending out a security team. You are to offer no resistance and surrender to security immediately. Then you will not be harmed.
So this is where we're going.
Will be answered with deadly force.
We've got that stuff. Cool.
Flies like a fish, asshole!
You guys actually gonna be good with me heading this way? Yeah, you're fine. Excellent. No, you're scripted to move, you just didn't. Am I not supposed to go this way? Apparently not. So it's out and around then. There we go. And they're already looking for us, lost things. That's okay. So let's see here. How do we get over? It looks like this is how. He just kind of fled. There we go. sucking down those rounds. Okay. Great. Fun 11th hour edition there. Who knows what that would be? And we're fixed. Up is absolutely where we're going. No way across there.
Entering the power plant. Good. You're demoing from there. You'll have a much easier time in the barracks.
Okay. So, they already know that I'm about.
I'm standing around this place.
Hey, are you done there?
Well, yeah, all done. How about you?
I'm all done too.
What the fuck is going on here? What are you idiots doing?
They're all done. Everyone's done.
Why you motherfucker? Won't get anyone.
Ah! They got him!
Who's they? Yeah, it's definitely just he, right? No, man, they can't hear you.
Can't. Not really.
Because, of course, you remember how we do this. What else would you like to say? Oh. From behind like that, huh? Again, no warning from my thing. Who knows why that's had the problems that it's had. We could get back up, I suppose, but I don't know that I see the point. How's that looking? Oh, that's way cleaner than Artyom's.
Your game is up. You
Boy, is it ever.
by surprise, and now we can hold your people off for as long as we like. Stop this insanity now, and surrender before you get all who once followed you killed.
So, you're trusting that these guys will know where to go, and it's my game that's up? You're delusional. Let's see if some smoke rolls over the street. Stop in front of the dock! Push them out!
Got chemicals, huh? Nice AK. It's true, I am here.
They fucking got one of ours!
It's true, I did. Boy, is this the first bastard we've seen in this? Let me see something here. Just the standard barrel. Oh well.
I'm looking for you! So you pal are fucked once I do find your sorry ass!
Yeah. Yeah. I got all excited for a moment that I didn't have to use this this weird fucking grandpa gun.
You're getting cooked pretty soon, don't you worry, little pig.
Colorful. Charge that.
There's the fucker! Down there! Where is that fucker?
Uh-huh. This looks like it might go up. Yeah.
The fuck's that? Down there.
What the fuck is that?
And the crates, there! See him yet?
Sounds clear.
I don't fucking get this.
There is apparently someone else. Well, we'll find them.
Hey, boys! Confirm the place inside out! The bitch is hiding somewhere!
They're not going to be a mystery for very long.
What the fuck's that up there?
What the fuck is it up there? Off.
What? You damn motherfucker. I'll drag you out of your hole and cut you.
Nah. Oh, cool. We'll make sure we're healthy before our next, encounter. So we've turned that off, and that's not the way we're going. But hey, they've stopped calling me a fucker. Just a moment, Lost Things. I'll be right back, and then we'll probably finish up with Sam. we're back. Well, good thing we turned off our thing. That would have hurt.
The guests liked it so much, it's a pity we only had one prepared. We just opened our last crate of ammo, so once we're done with that, we're battering down the hatches. From that point on, you'll be on your own. So
that's fine. Nah, shut the door. Don't worry about it.
Fucker! You think you can just roll people up and then start a fucking dance party? This was viral and came right off the bat, but you just wasn't up the ante. So I'm gonna answer. The gloves are off, Tom. You're going to burn, even if the stuff gets damaged.
I mean, I don't know that that's the best way to go about it if you're looking to take the sub, but okay.
Visible from whoever knows where.
They just battened down the hatches, but that does not mean it's over. I want every hatch, every gangway, every fucking rattle under constant watch, and I want all the territory searched. Some of our groups went off the grid, but there's got to be a stealth squad they sent out. I want everyone not watching this map on search for that squad.
Yeah.
Now, bring me their help, people!
Guys, gotta reload!
Lucky headshot there. Usually they're not that accurate when we're in the dark. But, well, that's on me.
Last crate of ammo, so once we're done with that,
oh well.
down the hatches. From that point on,
We're here. We know what we're doing.
careful out there.
We're stealing things. We're hearing them talk real tough to one another.
Fucking dance party! This was a high roll that came right off the bat.
They've already spotted me.
So I'm gonna answer. They call
So, well, you know, what's the fucking point?
Guys, we're getting... Fuck! Finally!
Yeah.
They just battled down the hatch, but that does not mean it's over. I want every gangway,
It pretty much means it's over.
and I want all the territory searched.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna breach it?
But there's got to be a stealth squad they sent out. I want everyone not watching this stuff. Squad now! Bring me their heads!
Come on. And we'll see who's left over there in just a moment or two. Probably not many. That's locked.
Back home and have a good drink. Yeah.
Someone's talking about having a good drink. That's brave of them. And don't worry, we'll check the upstairs for things to steal as well. Not openable. Okay. Well, up we go.
Guys, that bitch is...
Oh. Well, I guess we found them, right? I see. I know, Pi, such language. They're being very unfriendly, aren't they?
Guys, we have to find the bench before he runs out on us for good.
Oh, they think I'm going to run out.
Prepare yourselves
This is where you guys were hanging out, isn't it? Where'd you get to? Ah.
Hey, what the fuck is that near the crate over there?
I mean, what was that is really the question at this point.
I'm gonna fight. What's down there, people?
I know, pal. Mm-hmm.
Our guys just got We're fucked! Let's go! Where is that fucker? We're fucked!
Pi is proclaiming that he's a good boy. He's, again, as per usual, right. He's a pretty good boy. Did never occur to that guy to just go ahead and pull the trigger, huh? And you know what lost things? Oh, well, it's going to fucking replace my pistol, I guess. Okay.
Hey people, the fucker is hiding somewhere around here. Let's find him and fuck him up. Guys, they killed one of ours. Alarm! Come on, you yellow piece of shit. Or I don't know what, but you ain't gonna like it.
You dumb bitch.
We can just SU being quiet altogether.
The bitch is in that bath, look!
And do our thing that we had been doing as Artyom the entire time. Yeah. Fucking grenades, right? Just feels nicer. It does, pal. It does, I'm telling you. Seems to be easier to keep on target as well. I'm not sure what that's about. Christ. Hell of a throw. There we go. And there's that, and there's this. I think we've cleaned up just about everything. Seems like it, right? So now it's just those fools on the low road. Well, I'm not going to fault for the attempt on the flank, but it just... There's a lot of better ways to do it. Oh, look at that. No suppressor, just in case we wanted to be quiet again. Oh, okay. Guess they already know where I am. So much for being quiet.
Enemy in territory! So, you got here after all!
Guess you put too much trust in your people's ability to stop me!
Yeah, I see it. And it was caught.
I'm glad we're in agreement.
I will have you dealt with! Let the fucking loose!
Yeah, let him loose.
Door and bring me his guy! The new ashtray!
Ashtray? So tacky.
It's extremely tacky. Sam, we are finally in agreement. Now, at last, when it's Metro, we are in agreement. Yeah, you didn't know? There we go. Are we done? It seems like we're done. Let's grab the stuff off these corpses. From where? Who knows? We were spotted, so, you know, look out. I guess that's the noises that they're making when they're just still in the crate. Nothing else. Open.
Hey, was there something there just now?
I don't know, man. Was there? It will forever remain a mystery.
Gotta check what the fuck is going on there.
Probably those guys out there. It's fine. We can use this workbench. Clean some things up. Be thankful for our old friend the AK.
Gotta check what the fuck is going on there.
Because again, same round as this fucking thing. Just different function. So we can just kind of set that up any which way, just to look at it, I guess. Because I don't think I'll be continuing to use it. I think this is probably the weirdest handguard that it's got, the short one. Oh well. Welcome back.
I want him dead now! Got him, people!
There he is!
Come on! Bastards!
Apparently can't reach that light. That's okay. They'll lose us quickly enough. Now we got it.
You made a mistake coming here!
Yeah. One could argue that.
Steal, you motherfucker! Eat this, you bitch!
boy, cool move. You got fucking Helsing arrows on him. I don't remember seeing a Helsing. Not even on this guy do I remember seeing a Helsing. But, you know, okay.
What the hell is up with you? There he is! Shoot him! Get the fucker!
Yeah, get me. Hey, come on. There we go. You know how Sam is with his legs. He doesn't always like using them. That's a frying pan.
Fuck! They got him!
Yep. Nothing in the ship's box or the console I can use, though.
Got him!
There's a corpse here, boys!
There's several corpses. Gentlemen, let's not insult me. It's not as if I haven't been leaving a bunch of them.
Shoot the fucker down!
Wouldn't have known where he was if not for that laser sight. Guy with a shotgun over there is a solid marksman, which is a pain. He looks like he's down though, so you know, sure. Yep. I hear coughing. Must have tagged him in the chest. The ripped jeans look is still in, isn't it?
Overkill them will be my right hand man! Kill him, you useless fuck!
Clem's getting really impatient over there, isn't he? Doesn't he know that he's in Metro, and that I have to do this first? It's not an option. We have to do this. Because what if I have to make drugs in the middle of a firefight?
Guys, we're getting fucking drowned!
You could surrender.
This, you bitch!
I do accept surrenders.
Got him! I want his head on a stick!
So there is still someone over there somewhere. But, well, I don't know. With the mist and everything blowing. The moon. This guy's interrupting me. I'm sightseeing and he's being a real dick about this. Thank you. Anyway, I was saying, it's a lovely night.
You don't know who you're messing with!
I think I've probably figured it out. Right? Like it's not a mystery at this point. Those guys are still dropping Helsing bolts, and I don't see anyone with a Helsing. I also wish they would just stop interrupting me while I'm sightseeing. It's very rude. Taking in the,
Clem, you are one tough bastard.
The environment is part of Metro. Okay.
Shit!
Well, don't yell that it's jammed, man.
I surrender.
He doesn't.
Honor me, you fucker. Like a beast in a cage.
Yeah.
You're a beast, but you must be judged like a criminal. Where I come from, the mutineers hang. I'm in the tower. Situation under control.
It's not.
Sam, they're cutting through the hatch. Hit that gate or we're done for.
Order your people to stand down.
Screw you, American.
Steam ahead. Go, go, go!
Surprise, motherfucker! You fucker!
Like you didn't know this, Sam. Oh. 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 We're gonna have a fight like this, are we? And you're not just gonna, like, shoot him. Just shoot him. Now he has a gun back, Sam. Yeah. There we go. We'll Jackie Chan it.
Die already!
There you go. You're a Metro protagonist now, Sam.
Take this, bitch!
Sam, we're gonna ram it! Break the impact!
There you go. I don't know that he'd be making that noise with it in the back of his neck like that. Bye.
Screw you!
Witty. Thank you, Sam. Alright, let's take some amphetamines.
Bastard. Just you wait. You damn sub.
Sam, it's time!
It is.
I locked them into control. Make your decision.
And we will.
Sam, what's the meaning of this? Find him now! The bulkhead won't open! Break it down! Take him alive! Now or never!
Must stay up. Still.
I'm pressing it. And there we go. Because of course nobody can have this. An active nuclear sub in a world decimated by nuclear war. No. There is no place and no time and no person worth that.
I did what I'd been doing for the last 20 years. Saving the world. The captain sacrificed himself to avoid resurrecting the ghost of nuclear war. I would have gotten my ticket home. But at what cost? I'm not giving up. I will come home.
Well, maybe eventually. Maybe we'll bury the very idea of home. I have. It's not a place. And it's certainly not a place you can really seek out. And there we have it. Sam's story. This will be the last that we see of Metro for a little bit. I hope you dug it. I still dig it. Even though our boy there was only really, well, one of us at the end. I agree, Pi. One last look at the Aurora. Well, last for you. Maybe you'll check this out on your own. I'll be seeing it again whenever I feel the need. That's the wonderful thing about these. I can revisit it, I just can't see more until the people that make it make more. So we'll go where we go. And I'll quit on out. And so yeah, next time something different, something much, much different. Stranger places await us, lost things. I'm excited. You know, in the distant and muted sort of way. You understand. Anyway, I'll leave you to wander on your own for a bit. See ya.